What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Steels, and I'm just dropping in to give you guys a quick impressions of Final Fantasy 13 2, the demo. I just downloaded it off Xbox Live, and I just went through it and played it. It's good. It's really good. From what I can tell, or what the demo is actually good. I think like the demo lasts probably like an hour and a half, hour and 15. And that's just like one area. And I was kind of rushing because I have to go to work, so I was kind of rushing trying to get through it just to see what it was about. So when I come back, home from work later on tonight, I know I'm gonna play it again all the way through and just take my time with it a lot more. But I still feel like I got most of the basics of what the game is and what it improved on. Um, the area, they give you one area and they kind of like drop you in, so I can't really tell as far as what the story is about, no more than what I seen in trailers and things. Because it kind of drops you into this the Atlas area, I guess you would call it that. And the areas is like huge. I don't know if all the areas are going to be like this, but this area that you start off in at the beginning is in the Atlas area is like really really huge. um it's not linear anymore. It's real open. It's a lot of different branches, different way you can go. You can go straight, so it might be a little shorter. You can go around, it's a little bit longer. You got a bunch of dead ends where there's like items and different things you can pick up everywhere. Um and everything, which is good. So you can do a lot more exploration on it. So they improved on that. The graphics and sound, the graphics the graphics look good. The graphics looks good. The Atlas battle at the very beginning is really good. The sound, I mean, I think it's gonna be hit or miss with a lot of people. I mean, I personally like it. I mean, it's kind of like more techno, hip hop like sound. I haven't heard all the sound. I haven't heard the whole soundtrack to the whole game, so I'm just hearing, what was actually in the demo. So it was pretty cool. Um, I'm trying to think what else is in there. They have NPCs now. Cause the Atlas stage is not kind of like, it's not a town per se. It's kind of more like a base, a fortress or a little base. A fort is like a fort or a base, and you have plenty NPCs. And as you walk around, you can hear them talking to you and giving you advice on what's going on, give you some backstory, so you can listen to that. You can listen to that as you walk through. It's also plenty NPCs where you can actually just walk up to them and just press the X button, um, or the A button, depending what what system. I downloaded it for the Xbox 360. You can just press the button, you can just talk to them and have a conversation like any typical JRPG. So that's cool. They didn't have that in the 13, which is huge. Um, I haven't seen any stores. What I have seen is merchants. I haven't seen any stores yet though. I seen this merchant. It was a lady I came across. Chocobo. I can't remember her first name. But I talked to her. She had items and things and weapons you could buy from her. So I don't know if that's going to change. In the whole game, they're going to be actually a shop, or they're going to keep it merchants. But I'm cool with the merchants. I mean, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I love to see a couple shops, scattered around here and there. But just having some merchants standing around, it's pretty cool. Um, Trying to think before I leave that section. The what you call it was cool. The fighting system is pretty much the same, but it's not. It's like it's automatic, but it's harder. Let me tell you, it's a lot more harder. It's like if you're fighting something that's weaker, it seems like it's the same thing, like the difficulty level is the same, but like the second or maybe the third battle I ran across this like robot thing, and I can't think of the name of it, but it was kind of like hard, and it's like you're not gonna beat it. You can't just go in and beat. It's like they would give you like three different enemies, and like you can't just beat the robot. Like you have to take out the healers or the medics first, because if not, they're just gonna keep healing them, and then you have to focus on the robot. So the difficulty of the fighting is I mean, I think it's kind of hard, considering that it's not hard, but it's more difficult in 13, because anytime you play a game, you just starting off and you kind of feel like, okay, this is a little bit, a little bit hard, so it's not for the light of heart. But some more things I saw about the battle system they improved on. The monster gathering, like capturing the monsters is dope. It's real dope. Like after you beat certain monsters, I don't know if it does them for all the monsters, but I know for the ones I came across, it's like once you beat them, then a crystal will appear, and you can collect the crystal, and then what it does is it calls it like a pirate or God, I can't think of pirate, paradigm, or I can't say the name pirate. Anyway, it's called a pack, and basically it allows you to pick the monster that you want to put in your party, and each monster has its own stats and what they do. Like one monster is a medic, and then one monster I think is this attacker. So if you put the medic in, then he becomes a healer. But when depending on what monster you put in, it actually allows you to customize your paradigm chart. So that's cool. So that means you get a lot more variety in your paradigms now than you did in 13, which I think is cool. It gives it a whole, and it broadens the fighting system. And that's not, and then every monster has its own special move, hyper, where we want to call it, and so you have to level it up. It has like a meter underneath the monster's health bar, and you just fight and fight and fight, until you build it up, and then you can unleash whatever the monster special is, which is cool too. I'm trying to think of something else. The fighting system, there's no longer any monsters on the map. It's like there's no monsters on the map. It's like a little flash and warning sound goes off, and then the monsters appear on the map, and then it gives you a brief couple of seconds to actually you take control. Well, you still have the same control, but you're able to actually swing your sword, and it gives you a brief moment to actually strike the enemy before it gets to you. So you get premature attacks. If you catch them off guard, you get a premature attack, which is cool. The random encounters seem not irritating, because like sometimes you play RPGs like consistent, like back to back. You're like, oh my god. Um, they seem consistent enough for leveling your character up. And that's something I like, because it seems like you can level up a lot of different aspects on this game. Like you got your weapons, you got your monsters that can level up, you got your paradigm. You level up and get different paradigms. You can add to your different your tree. Then you actually have the actual skill tree itself, or experience tree with crystal level thing, and you get to level it up too. So that's cool for that. So you actually have the option to level up your character as much as you want to, and not run out of enemies like that. If you don't feel like fighting, you can just kind of press forward, and once you get out of the red area in the circle that it has, then the monsters kind of vanish, and you just like you're out running them, which I thought was cool. So if you don't feel like fighting, you can just kind of run through the area without having to fight if you don't feel like it. Um, I'm trying to think of some more stuff on it. Um, the real-time battle sequences. It's like in the Atlas battle I was fighting. It's like you do a lot of damage, and I guess like maybe when you get halfway through, or whenever you get to a certain point of his hit points, it goes into real-time battle. So you might see like the character might run up his arm or something, and then it might be like on your controller, it might like hit the analog stick right or left, and you hit it, you time it, and if you're successful, then it keeps going on and on, kind of like God of War, but not as complicated. But it's cool because it's not as complicated. So it don't really it adds to the gameplay without really taking from it, because it kind of like, instead of just having you watch the whole cinematic, it kind of like, okay, oh, let me do this, oh, okay, but it's not complicated from the fact that that it gets frustrating and you have to start the whole battle, and like I said, I don't know if it gets more complicated. I'm pretty sure it probably will, because like I said, this is just a demo, so based on the demo, it was kind of simple. Um, Also, what's cool about the areas, it don't really foresay, well, in the demo it don't give you quests, but what it does do is it gives you like branching paths. Like either you get to a point where you can, like, do you want to fight Atlas without this weapon, or do you want to go find the weapon and then come back and fight Atlas? So it gives you an opportunity to decide whether if you want to go get the weapon and go fight him and make it easier, I figure, or just go up and be badass and be like, screw the weapon, I'm going straight to fight the boss, which I thought was dope because it added more dimension to the game and more gameplay. And that was cool too. So I like that. That was dope. I'm trying to think. I don't want to drag the video out, but it's good though. I think that's about it. That's as far as that was in the demo. I think I'm probably missing something, but I mean, if I'm missing something, it's not. It's probably very small, but it's great though. It's a great game from what I can tell. Like I said, it's just a demo, but the demo lasted like I said, an hour and 15 to an hour and a half. Just depends on how you play it. I'm pretty sure you probably get about 2 hours out of it if you actually just sit there and just play it. You know, which I am going to do when I get off work and come back tonight. I'm just gonna sit down and just play it. So I probably will get about 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, and just filling out everything. But for all y'all that that may have been worried or kind of skeptical on the fence about if you wanted to pick it up, based off the demo, I say go get it. I think it's dope. I think anybody who enjoyed 13 somewhat, or really, if you like 13, then you're gonna be blown away by 13 too. I think if you was like it was okay, then you'd be like, oh, this is a great RPG. But if you was kind of like I hated it, then you probably be like, oh, it's cool. So either way, it's better than 13 just off the demo. The demo alone makes it better than 13. But like I said, in my opinion, I thought 13 was great. So this is really good to me. So. But I can't wait. I got the limited edition and the limited edition strategy guide already reserved and paid off at GameStop. Just wait. I think we're gonna do like I hope they do like a midnight release. So if we do a midnight release, I'm definitely gonna be on it. But that's about it, man. Excuse me. That's Final Fantasy 13 too, man. The demo, like I said, if I think you still can do the if you play the demo and you like it. The limited edition comes with the art book, the soundtrack. It's a dope little case and everything, so it looks really dope. I think it's like $79. So I think you still got time if you want to reserve it. And I think if they still doing it, I think like Toys R Us maybe was actually doing a discount if you reserve it. I think it was like $45, $48, something like that if you pre-order it with them. So that was cool. But that's my impressions, man. Like I said, dope game, dope demo at least. I can't say game, but dope game, dope demo. Very, very dope demo. Final Fantasy 13 2 is shaping up to be very, very good. I'm glad. I'm very glad that Square Enix is, put some time into it and listen to a lot of the feedback they was giving them about 13. So that's always a plus. So another game, another great game coming, y'all. 2 more weeks. It's gonna be on 13, 2. That is. It's your boy Steels. You know how we do. For life, turn your games on. Game on. Games on, baby. Steels out.